Hi everyone, my name is Jason and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Hercules 20 volt cordless jigsaw. This just came out less than 2 weeks ago. As of this date, Sunday, January 26, 2025. We're going to unbox it. We're going to go through the tool. We're going to go to the Harbor Freight website. I'm going to show you it, compare it to the Milwaukee, and then we're going to show you a couple other jigsaws I have here briefly. Then we're going to do a test with it. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, 3,000 strokes per minute on a cutoff line blower, which is pretty different. I haven't seen a jigsaw like that. LED light, orbital capability, which we'll demonstrate. Brushless motor, 4-position orbital cutting, tool shoe bevel up to 45 degrees, 3,000 strokes per minute, on-off cut line, LED light, leveraging the Hercules 5 amp hour battery. That's important because a lot of people ask about that, is which type of batteries we use for this. Yeah, when I went to my store, they didn't have these on the shelf yet. And what surprised me is the manager asked for it. He went and got it back when he handed it me how heavy it was. So it's built, I knew it was built pretty well just by the weight of it. That's how it felt. All right, let's unbox it. When I looked for another video on this, I could not find one. I'm surprised because I'm just a puny little channel compared to those big giant tool channels. And you think one of those channels we got first to get this, to get views, of course, right? So we have that. Have this, which is the shop vac hookup. And it goes like that. What else we got here? Instructions. This all the way. Let's jump over to the Harbor Freight website real quick. I'm going to show you this, and then we'll go over to the Home Depot website and we'll show you that Milwaukee as well. All right, we're on the Harbor Freight website. And main thing I was looking for right here, in stock Wilmer. Now this store is an 80-mile round trip for me for my farm, and the next closest store is 100 miles. So I can't go out and look for different stores for this. I just wait till it comes in stock at my local store. And I never even heard of Harbor Freight till 4 years ago. I never heard of Hercules, any of that, till they put the store up. And I was very reluctant at first buying tools, and I heard of them, right? But I'm really sold on Hercules tools now, and that's all I bought now. So $79.99 is the current price. I don't think we're going to see this in any of the Hercules tool promotions anytime soon. That's where you buy a battery and charger, get a free tool, or buy a tool, get one free, because it's a new tool. But if we do see that 15% off, 10% off, 20% off, no exclusion coupon, there we go. So this has 3,000 strokes per minute. That's kind of a key measurement that people look at when they're looking at these jigsaws. Of course, brushless motor, more power, runtime, durability than the brush motors. Now it's comparing it to the Milwaukee, which that's what Harbor Freight does with Hercules. They compete against Milwaukee and DeWalt. So we're going to jump over to the Home Depot website. I'm going to show you that Milwaukee. So here's that Milwaukee. This is the M18 fuel line. I was looking at these. The only difference I can find between the Milwaukee and the Hercules is the Milwaukee has 3,500 strokes per minute and the Hercules has 3,000. Is that a key thing to go by for that extra money? Now you decide. All right, let's go back to the jigsaw. First impression, seems pretty well built. Right, so we have our lock up here. That'll lock your switch, safety lock. This is our switch for making the blade go like this. which we'll demonstrate when we put a battery in. Of course, our shop vac hookup. One thing I want to show you here, which instructions are unclear too, is that how to get this bevel. Now this is in back through this lever. Now I had a really hard time turning this lever, probably because right out of the factory, so I wasn't sure, and the instructions weren't clear at all. Now I'll show you what to do here. I see a difference in this side versus this side. See how that one has more of a cutout? And the instruction just say unlock it. They don't tell you which way to turn it. So you're going to take this string, probably like me, you're going to have to force it pretty hard the first time. Move that over. This allows the shoe to bevel back and forth and to lock in place. Let me just go ahead and turn that back over. It'd be nice if they had like maybe like a little arrow here. Now another thing that's pretty neat about this is how the blade comes in out. And here's that blower switch that's on and off also. Now I'm going to take this part off, which comes off, because I'll show you how the blade goes in and out. And I have these blades. This is actually a 30 pack of blades I bought on Amazon, the different types of blade. I'll put that in the description if you guys want to check that out. Now how to put the blade in, there's a level here. All we do is turn that. And get really close to the camera to see how that turns that there. All we're going to do is go like that. And put the blade in. Put them like that. And there we go. It's in there. Let me demonstrate that again. Whoop. Yeah, maybe does it have a pop-out feature? Normal people would cut that out of their video. That's fine. Put that in. Well, it does have a little spring action to it. Let's try it one more time. Yep, there we go. A little spring in there. That's why. All right. Let's just take this blade back out again. You just turn it like that. Pulled out. Put the plate back on. Snaps on and off. I imagine this is going to wear after a time. You know, it's plastic. And of course, you can get parts for that on the Harbor Freight website. The part, not on the Harbor Freight website, the parts, you can get the parts list on there. Then you call them to get the part. We're going to put that blade back in there. Okay, I'm going to briefly show you a couple of other ones I have. This is the Bauer. I have a review on that as well. And the Hercules is actually quite a bit heavier. And what's different about this Bauer is that this went on clearance. And they came out with another one just like it. And this is the clearance one. And this actually has a laser guide on it, which a new one don't. So anyways, like I said, I got a review on that if you want to check that out. Now for me, I know a lot of people are just corded, right? That's the new thing. For me, I do corded and cordless. I always buy a corded tool and match with a cordless. Now the reason why I use DeWalt, because before I discovered Harbor Freight, I was buying nothing but DeWalt Milwaukee tools. So I've had this for about 6 years. And this is going to show you, this is the DeWalt corded one I use. I use that quite a bit. All right, let's put that aside. Let's put a battery in this. Put a 5 amp hour. All right, let's show you how loud it is. And I want to show you what this does. This is actually makes that blade go like this. And what the advantage of doing that is doing really sharp turns, because when we're using these things, that's where we're cutting really sharp turns out of it, circles. I'm going to put that in there if you can see that. Now watch this. I'm going to put this all the way up. Now see how that turns that blade? There's 4 positions in that. Now for me, I normally never use that option because what happens is that the wood really, you have to do a lot more sanding if you do have that positioned up. Makes it really, really rougher cut. So I try not to use that. All 3 of my jigsaws, well, the other 2 have that too. This being the 3rd one, have that. All right. I'm going to show you one more thing. Let's hook my Hercules shop vac up to this, and I'll show you that. Another question I get asked a lot is, what type of battery do I use? For a lot of tools, 5 amp hour battery is good enough. Now I do have one of these 12 amp hour batteries. This is too heavy for tools like this to drill. Be honest, the only place I've used this is on my impact wrench, the big Hercules impact wrenches, and the circular saw. It's the only time I've actually used this. Otherwise, it's just too heavy a battery. So better off just sticking with the 5 amp hour battery. Rather get 2 of these than one of those big ones. I do have a review on this Hercules shop vac as well. It's nice because I like using it. It's portable for a single use rather than dragging the shop vac out. And one thing really nice about this is the hose is really flexible. So if you want to catch some of your sawdust, you just put it in your tool like that. And away you go. All right, let's get a board set up and we'll do a simple cut with this. All right, let's move this out of here. Another thing I want to test here is the blower here. Just that switch that shuts this blower on and off. So that's on. You can feel a little bit coming out of there. That's off. Yeah, I can feel a little bit. It's not really heavy. That's it. Let's get a board set up here. Just make a simple cut. I'm not going to do a stress test on or anything like that. I normally don't do that with tool reviews. A couple of Pittsburgh quick clamps. Make sure I don't wobble on me, I'm cutting it. All right, let's make a cut with it. I'm just going to do a straight cut with that all the way off. Right. Now let's try, this is a pretty rough blade also. I'm just going to put the bevel all the way up, and that's going to take a chunk out of this. Just checking that blower action. I'll turn the blower on, see if stuff comes out of there. Yeah, I actually don't see much coming out of there. I'm going to hook my that shop vac back up and see if it'll actually catch some of the stuff that's coming out the front here. It's being loud. Turn it on. I actually don't think it's catching much. I mean, when the blades is going like this, it's going to, a lot of that's going to go out the front anyway. Let's do one more cut here. I brought the blade down, or the camera down really close so you can see actually a blade. I do have it on the full bevel, so it's kind of going to wiggle this thing back and forth. Yeah, nice cut, huh? All right, simple tests and review of this Hercules jigsaw. Tell me what you think. Are you looking to get one of these? Any questions you have, leave in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.